Following a couple of huge, high-profile wins for JD, you see yet another problem starting to manifest for that nameless person, and this is the taking to task of her sister Whitney, who will indeed crack under pressure, or at least tell the wrong story if she's asked the right thing. See, in my opinion, Whitney is one of the weakest links out there. I mean, I don't think she can keep up this facade forever. In fact, multiple people have gone on the record to say what she has said in the past. Jennifer Howell has done it. Vince Jolivet has done it. And what they say is that nameless person, she scared her sister. She said that JD wasn't the aggressor. She had to leave the house she was staying in because her sister, she had so many problems with her. And so much more. That's why when I saw this, it got the old noggin jogging. Why? Because apparently Whitney has been delaying any type of document production. They've basically been refusing to go along and provide what they're supposed to do. And it makes me wonder, are they doing that on their own? Is a certain nameless person pulling the strings? You and I, we're going to look over this stuff. Fun times, huh? Fun times indeed. So hey there to all you fine folks on this fine day, by the way. I hope you are doing excellently. So as far as this document goes, I love documents like it. Why? Because of two reasons. Number one, it shows you what's been going on behind the scenes. I always love a window into that. And number two, it gives you a window into the mindset of people like that nameless person. For the first part, what you're seeing here, we'll go over all of this, but what you're seeing is that Whitney, she doesn't want to supply any information whatsoever. In fact, she's been dodging subpoenas since February. I mean, if that tells you anything, and it's gotten to the point where, well, they're going to have to bring some kind of petition to compel her to actually do that. Because, when she puts something on the record like she did in the UK, she's going to have problems, and she's going to have them big time. I think that nameless person knows that too. In fact, they've probably been telling them to delay. Why do I say that? Well, when you look at the statement about their lawyer in this, you'll notice something. That lawyer is paid for by the nameless person. But let's look at this. Also, props to the real Laura B. She pays for these documents. She applies all of this information. So props to you. I really, really like what you do. So the Information Discovery Conference, that's what this is. It's wanting to compel that. You can see that in the first box here, ticked, request for informal discovery conference. The deadline for this, it is coming up, and it's coming up fast with August the 9th, 2021. And the deadline for the court to hold an informal discovery conference, well, it's just 10 days after that fact. So you're talking about the 19th, which again, it's relatively soon. Now here they describe what's going on. Let me read this sentence to you here. For a request for informal discovery conference, briefly describe the nature of the discovery dispute, including the facts and legal arguments at issue. The rest of this right here doesn't apply. That would be if the nameless person filled that out. So here's what's going on. In February of this year, plaintiff JD, that's all I'm going to say from now on, JD, issued a document subpoena to defendant, that nameless person's sister. I'm just going to call her Whitney from now on. Whitney, who is represented by that nameless person's counsel, has been identified as a key witness in this action by the nameless person and has previously testified on the nameless person's behalf in connections, the allegations that are up there. So she's testified about that are subject, at least in part, of JD's pending claim for defamation in Virginia. Now, Whitney's document production has been repeatedly delayed. In addition, the parties appear to have reached an impasse with respect to requests by JD that Whitney produce communications regarding two related litigations. So you have this broken down, and then they're going to tell you what exactly they want. So the litigations here, and I like the other part because it sounds like I wrote part of this. Listen to this. So JD and that nameless person's divorce, they call that the divorce action, and certain litigation in the UK. Does that not sound like something I would say? Certain litigation there against a tabloid that involved allegations, you know exactly what they are, by that nameless person, and in which Whitney testified on the nameless person's behalf. Now, JD, he seeks, this is what they're going to tell you they're seeking here, documents related to these two litigations on the following topics: that nameless person's testimony in the divorce action and the UK action, that Whitney's testimony in the divorce action and the UK action, that nameless person's allegations, you know exactly what they are, again, against JD, JD's allegations against that nameless person, and that nameless person's public disclosures of claims of, you know exactly, again, what those claims are against JD, and that nameless person's widely publicized claims that she was donating the entirety of her divorce settlement to charity. So, what exactly do you know about this, Whitney? And you know Whitney knows quite a bit about it. They've talked to other people about it. That's why they don't want to come off of any of this whatsoever. Now, as far as relevance is concerned, and these folks, they love to argue relevance, JD respectfully submits that the categories of documents identified above are all directly relevant to the issues in this action and are appropriately sought from a party affiliate witness that has previously testified in that nameless person's favor and is anticipated to testify on that nameless person's behalf again at trial in this action. JD has engaged in extensive efforts, so they're telling you, you know, they've gone back and forth quite a few times. I imagine that too. You're talking about somebody that says that they saw you do something, so of course you want to take them to task. You've been asking since February to resolve this dispute informally without success, and therefore anticipates bringing an appropriate petition to compel. Now, as far as the information requested is concerned, I cannot wait to see what's supplied. Why? Because it is going to be so spicy. First of all, you have the nameless person and Whitney caught in a lie in UK 2020. The judge let them off the hook then, but that is going to come up yet again. What they did is they colluded on a narrative about a specific incident. They said, hey, all of this stuff happened around a certain timeline, but then a picture came out and it blew that up. So what they did is they adjusted their timeline. They said, oh, you know, we got this wrong, but now I know what it is because, and they came up with some really shoddy ideas of why that was, but that's going to be torn apart. Then you have Jennifer Howe. Jennifer Howe was the best friend and more of Whitney. She called her chosen sister, not her biological sister, her chosen sister. She went and lived with her and so much more. You also have Vince Jolivet. Vince Jolivet backs up what she had to say, and not only that, he knows so many other things then. How do I know it? Well, look at this here. Whitney and I became friends and then dated in the summer of 2017. That's the date range that you want. He's going to know a lot of secrets. Whitney was spilling them back then. Yeah, that's why they don't want her talking. They don't want her to say anything at all. But anyway, let me know what you think about this stuff. As always, too, I appreciate the heck out of you. You make this channel work, so thank you. Want to help out the channel in different ways? There are links in the description. Definitely check those out. But you being here, that matters. So thank you. I appreciate the heck out of you, and we will see you.